So we were talking miners and adventures in the Stone Age, because these people brought in primitive times in Bucharest. They attacked, as I mentioned, but I need to repeat this. It's one of the most terrible periods, not just of my life, but of the history of this country. So they came with clubs, dressed in their dirty clothes with a light on the head. Dirty clothes because many of them came from the mine. This is not a dirty description, so to say. It's just a fact. And they were proud of that. Plus, in this case, it's a dirty description. They were clothes which were hiding a lie, because there were some agents of the new regime who played a part, an evil role they had in this whole affair. There were secret agents who dressed like miners so that people would think they are also miners, but they were the ones who knew the way, the ones who organized and helped create the whole thing. I'm not a conspiracy theory lover. Actually, when somebody starts with a conspiracy theory, I already want to leave the room and disconsider that person. It happens all the time at the sauna where I go, at the Radisson, and the people I meet, they believe such outrageous stupidities that I can't help but label them fool, stupid as well. From the fact that a fact in their mind, they claim that, like so many others on the net and in the world is full with crazy people and idiots. Look at the number of supporters Trump has, and he's increasing chances, actually. We may have him as the leader of the free world the day after tomorrow. No, 2 days from tomorrow, Tuesday. They say the Americans blew their towers up on 9/11. There you go. Or as some guy who's actually a globetrotter, he goes all over the place as a acclaimed sort of musician. He thinks the French are behind these attacks in Nice and Bataclan. When I hear something like that, I just cross that name and say, well, I don't ever want to see this guy in my life again. Anyway, this is not a conspiracy with the miners. It was proved that indeed they had leaders sent in by the regime. Neo-communists, after all. You can expect anything from a communist, anything bad. The miners didn't know where, I didn't know, and I worked for the press for such a time, where Rațiu lives, where Coposu lives, headquarters of all kinds of newspapers, and they were directed, the attacks were directed with a precision, incredible precision. They went straight there, they didn't look around. They had the lies which we know from the Soviet regime and the communist days, for now in Russia, with this official propaganda machine and official media. spilling out through incredible tall tales, but then it wasn't the miners who invented it. They didn't have this imagination, but those guys placed on their side that they found presses printing fake dollar bills, and they found drugs and in the headquarters of the Liberal Party or the Peasants' Party. So that was a terrible time, and it affected this mine and the minds of those living here. It was. This is part of the explanation. I hate when they say, it's only here that this can happen, or what to expect. This is this land, and this is how it works here. And I hate that, especially since I tend now to have experience and connection with the French. I had with the Americans for such a long time, and I know how much they can be wrong. Look at the Trump elections, by the way. The American elections under Trump was support. And the deplorables in the name of being Hillary Clinton. I'm giving one French example. At the French lycée, where my daughter is a student, they come and they sit around in the cars without moving, but the engine running, even when at 21, 22 degrees outside. So all you need is you just lower the windows. But they do that even if they're supposedly civilized people, citizens of one of the most advanced democracies in the world. Here in key important positions, I mean, you don't have a floor sweeper, a janitor here as a foreigner, unless he's from one of the worst places on earth, Somalia. You don't have a French citizen coming here to do an unimportant low-paid job. That's for the locals. Here and in other places, I mean, you don't have a Danish man to do non-important work in Spain. Well, in Spain, I'm moving too far away from the main subject. Nevertheless, they do that, and they do that even as diplomats. I posted on Facebook, YouTube, a video with this woman in a French embassy car, who's just with a pleasant, the optimal temperature outside, with the car not moving and the engine running. How do you sell this climate change protocol, and how do you protect the planet when you don't do the basic thing? Forget effort to, I don't know, like pack all the plastic, or do something and go with it somewhere, or I don't know, more collect something of garbage which is from, when you don't turn the key off, turn the engine off in your car at 22 degrees temperature in the atmosphere. And so I say, we don't have to do this, and say, it's us who do this. We are so much behind, and they're so advanced. No, look at the Trump supporters and what the French do. You see that they will do that everywhere. But we had such a terrible time with these miners that we think low of ourselves, and we shouldn't.